Hi there, rawandwell friends. So today I wanted to urge you to wash your fruits and vegetables. Um, I told you about the dollar a bunch kale. So I bought a bunch of it. To be exact, I got 16 bunches to make some kale chips since it was on sale. And while I was picking my kale and other veggies and fruits that I needed, I heard somebody sneeze, and automatically my reaction is, God bless you. And then I looked up to see where it came from, and there was a guy in front of the broccoli and a bunch of veggies in that section, and he was sneezing without covering his mouth or turning away right into the veggies. And I've been telling people this for years now, that you need to wash your veggies, and why you get salmonella from melons, etc. You don't know where these veggies have been, whether they're organic or not. It doesn't matter. They come in a big case. It gets put out on the floor. Hundreds of people touch them per day. They sit in a freezer or a refrigerated area in the supermarket. Plus, they were transported in a truck, so you don't know what's dripping on top of what. But just to show you how this guy sneezed like 5 times into the vegetables without turning away. So today I'm here to show you how I wash my veggies and how I prepare kale in an easy way for chips. So here's your kale stem, and all I do is start where the stem is the thickest, and you just do this, and you're left with the stem, which I compost, or if I'm juicing, I do keep the stems and juice them because it's part of the kale. But for doing kale chips, we don't want the stems in them. So you're left with a nice kale just without the stems. So I have a sink full of it right here, and I use apple cider vinegar. I buy the cheaper one, even though, as you see, it's unsulfured apple cider vinegar, organic. But this stuff is the stuff that I actually use for salad dressings and for drinking, making tonics with, etc. But this is like $2 more per bottle, sometimes $3. So I use this for washing. And what I do is I take the apple cider vinegar, and I do a good amount, like a 1/4 cup on the first wash. So as you see, I used like this much of it in there. And then I fill the sink with water. Let me move this down a little bit, and so you could see that I'm filling this sink here. And of course, not all of us are lucky enough to have a 3-sink, but this is part of my semi-professional kitchen that I had built in 1999 or 98. I redid the entire kitchen thinking that I could cook out of it, but unfortunately, the town does not allow, it's illegal on all 50 states to cook out of your home and deliver to clients. So you need to have a commercial kitchen in order to do so. That's with cooked foods. So, like for my raw clients and when I do detoxes, I do juice at home because I have a Norwalk juicer, which the juices last much longer, which is an easier way to deliver 3 to 4 days at a time for clients when they're juicing. So right now I'm filling this sink up with water, so that's the first wash. And I have a sink here that's already full of water. And what I do is I shake it about in the first sink really well, and I let it sit until everything goes to the bottom, and you'll see a lot of dirt at the bottom of the sink when you do the first wash. So I have this sink full of water, and then in the middle here, since I do have a 3 sink, I have a strainer that I put over the middle sink. And what I do is I take like this in bunches, trying not to mix things around too much, and I go into the second sink with everything. So that's how I wash my veggies, and I do this 3 times at least, or until I don't see any dirt on the bottom of the sink when I take out everything. And I kind of use my fingers to scoop everything up without touching the bottom of the sink, because the bottom of the sink right now is full of dirt. And let me grab a paper towel over here. And I'm going to unplug this. And I'm going to bring this closer so you can actually see what's at the bottom of that sink. Yuck, 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 yuck. Lots of dirt, as you could see. Okay, so that's what that looks like. So, I wanted to do this yesterday, but I was kind of out of energy after I did the video yesterday, and then did dinner and some things around the house. But I wanted to make sure I touched on this point and how important it is to wash everything that you bring home. All your fruits and veggies should be washed at least 3 times, or until you don't see any of that dirt. And certain things are dirtier than others. Like when I pick the red kale, I have 6 regular and 6 red kale, and then I got some Italian Lusitano kale also. That was dinner yesterday. I made a ranch raw dressing, and we had a kale salad with some homegrown tomatoes, and I didn't do the kale until now. So I will be back later to show you, once this is all washed up, I'll come back later and show you how I prepare the kale chips. Bye for now.